Hey, this is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. Today we're looking at the Numark. This is the NS6II controller. You're seeing this on your screen right there. That is their new controller that's taking some of the technology from the NS7, the later NS7 series, and the 2 and a 3. They're bringing some of that technology into the NS6 size standpoint here. It's a little bit smaller than the NS7 series. It's going to give you some functionality and such that it hasn't had before. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 things that I really like about this board. There's a lot of different things, but these are 5 things that just jumped out at me, so I want to give those in this video. Number 1, we're not going to go in any order. It's just this is the first one. It has 2 mic inputs. Take a look at this. It has 2, right here, 2 1/4-inch mic inputs. That allows you to hook up 2, whether it's wired or a wireless, or if you want to go to whatever, 2 1/4-inch mic inputs into this board, so that I can have my microphone as a wedding DJ and I can have the second one out there for the guests to use for toast, what have you. 2 mic inputs is such a needed thing with a mobile DJ, even if you're in a club situation. There's times where I don't want to be sharing a microphone with the second guy, so I want my mic, he can have his mic, or she can have her mic, and that way we're not spreading germs, especially during the cold and flu season. So 2 mic inputs, 1/4-inch mic inputs, big plus for me. Number 2. This has the ability to use 2 computers at the same time. So I've got right now 2 laptops here. I've got one here you can't see. That's the screen you're seeing up there. And then I have my second. I've got my MacBook Air back there. I have them both hooked up. So right now, if I do my left jog wheel, you can see on the screen here that that's controlling this computer. The back computer, if I want to go to that, I've got it all hooked up. Now I turned it on, hooked up my main laptop, then I plugged in my secondary laptop and turned it on. To go to it, I just need to go back here. I hit the shift and the USB, and you'll see that it turned orange. Now, if you're watching back there, it's tough to see, but now I have complete control over side 2 on my laptop back there. To go back, shift, and we're back to white. That means I'm all controlled back up here. The ability to switch like that came out of the club world where DJs would come in and they would do a 15, 20-minute, half-hour set. They would need to leave, and the next person would need to come in, but they didn't want to have dead air, and they didn't want to plug in a cell phone. This works. They had their laptop in. They could undo the one channel, flip it over to the other person. They could take over the music and then get their laptop out. As a wedding DJ, where this is going to come in important to me is if this main laptop happens to die or something's not working right with it, I can have a second laptop ready to go with a song on it, and I could literally just go boom right over to it. There might be times, though, when I'm wanting to download a song, and I'm not a big fan of having my main computer, my main performance computer, on the internet at all. So I can have a second laptop that could pull down that song. Say if I forgot to download a song from my pool or something, it could do that, hooked up to the internet wherever I'm at, and it's going to keep my main computer from being on the internet and getting corrupt during the show. So that's another feature. And there's times when you're downloading it, will kind of freeze up the computer. Having 2 computers to be able to play from that second computer is a fabulous thing. So number 2 was the 2 computer ability. Number 3 is the computer, or the jog wheel here. We're looking at our jog wheel, and we'll just, there we go, we got some music. If we touch, let's turn to scratch. There we go. The top that looks kind of like an LP is our scratch area. Now if we go to the side and we're touching that, this is more of a kind of a bend, a pitch bend, kind of a nudge, for lack of a better. You can hear it changing the tempo. Now, why is this important that it has the 2, or why am I excited about that? Is because when I'm playing with the knobs and doing different things, sometimes I will bump this. I can bump this all day and you're really not going to hear any issue with the music. On some boards, when you bump that wheel, it's like hitting a scratch, and it's all of a sudden makes the music hiccup. Having the ability to not do that is kind of a fabulous thing. So having a jog wheel that is multi-function like that is really, really kind of cool for me. The next thing, number 4 here, touch capacitive knobs on this board. What that means basically is I need to go over here and I can turn on the touch. This is our touch FX here. If I push it once, it basically turns on the effects up here, and it allows me to just touch them and make them. This is the backspin. The others aren't programmed yet with anything, but it turns those on. It doesn't do anything over here. These are not, and nothing going on. But I can hit that again, so now they've become active, meaning I can do the top ones, listen to the music. I just cut the mids completely, just by touching. Took out the bass, just by the touch. Took out the highs. Yeah, the mids are what you can hear. But they're touch knobs, so I can go and I can basically kill a bandwidth, you know, high, medium, or low. Where this is going to be really attractive is there's times where there's a bass line out of conflict and I want to overlap two songs and I want to mix, you know, between the two, beat mix between the two. But I want to get rid of the bass line of the one. I can go and get them started, remove the bass line from one with just by touching the knob for 16 beats, 8 beats, whatever I want to do. And then I can go. I'm not busy turning a knob down and then turning it back up and not quite getting it, whatever. It's a touch, boom, in, out, quick and easy. So number 4, touch capacitive knobs on the Numark NS6II. The final thing, and there's many more things on this that I really like, but these are the 5 I picked out for you this video, is on the front. You see that there's 2 little, we're going to call them like metal roll bars. These little bars are designed to basically protect the knobs from getting sheared off. They're going to, as I'm trying to, you know, put it into a location, into a case, into a spot when I'm into a club situation where I've got to try to wedge it in there. These are going to protect these little knobs on either side. And over on this side, you've got your headphone jack. But it's going to protect them from getting hit, knocked off, sheared off, whatever. I've had knobs on boards get bent and broken off. This little feature is going to be just a savior in some situations. So number 5, the touch protection bars here that they have, or the front protection bars they have here on the NS6II is a big thing. Now the last thing, I'm going to give you a bonus thing that I like about this, is if you look right in here, you see the information there? It's telling me I've got the song's at 103 beat per minute, and it has the countdown time and such in that. The ability to have the time countdown right there and that information right in front of me as opposed to having to look up at the computer and kind of, okay, where is that information? This is just kind of fabulous because everything is right there that I need. The important things. I don't need to know the song title because I picked it out and it's already set on the computer. I need to know when that time is starting to wind down, and I can get that from down below. Instead of doing I can look there, and I can be looking around, and I can always look back down here because I can pick it up a lot easier. It's a lot bigger here than it is on my computer screen. So the little 2-inch digital readout here on the Jog Wheel is a really big thing that I really like as my bonus benefit item thing that I like here with the NS6II. We'll put more information and links and such in the description below, so you guys can go check that out. But this is one of the cool new things here from Numark. This is the NS6II. We're going to be doing more videos on it and such. I just wanted to give you my 5 quick things plus a bonus thing of what I liked about it so far. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV.